What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have week 9, I think, of the Big Brain Draft League. I may be wrong on that. I haven't kept count at this point. Yeah, we're up against the Canberra Charmanders, as piloted by Alice Sabrina. So I'm probably have to rush this a little bit because I'm already running slightly late. Sorry, Alice, if you're watching this. Alice's squad here, you can see we've got Corv, Dragapult, Gastro, Meowstic, Palisand, Excelgor, Insert, Terrakion, Arcanine, Skuntank, and Glaceon. Now, this team kind of just looks like a lot of setup lead pairs. Like, you've got Excelgor, Palisand, you've got Holt with Beat Up next to Terrakion or Arcanine, where you could go like Surf Weakness spots behind those. Surf can set up Gastrodon with Storm Drain. So I think I've built a lot of my team this week around trying to counter those. So let's hop into the team I'm bringing. So the biggest counter to this is Mold Breaker Choice Scarf Extradol with Bulldoze. My plan is game 1 lead Extradol Togekiss. If they lead something like Terrakion and Pult, Scarf Extradol outspeeds Pult, hits Bulldoze. Ignores Clear Body because Mold Breaker lowers its speed, Togekiss finishes it off. And both of those mons will die if they don't Dynamax. If they do Dynamax, then that's fine, they waste their Dynamax and they can only kill one of my mons, and then I have speed control. So that's kind of how... So Togekiss is modest here, that should be Timid. So the speeds on Extra and Togekiss, max speed Timid Togekiss outspeeds Excelgor at plus, if it's at +1 or if Excelgor's at -1. Which by extension then outspeeds Dragapult at +1, or if Dragapult's at -1, and then Extra outspeeds Kiss by 1 point, just to avoid speed ties. Then, yeah, so Horsepower I have the double stabs, Bulldoze obviously for the attack I just said, Brick Break, bit of a weird tech, but if I max Extra, it gives me max Knuckle, which is kind of useful, and also the Meowstic here. I'm slightly scared of Meowstic setting up screens. Really, it was either that or Rock Slide, and I don't think Rock Slide was that useful this week. So I've just gone for Brick Break as a tech move. I don't imagine I'll use it, but it's there. And I've gone for Crit Kiss just for big damage once once I bulldoze the lead, assuming that's what happens. This has got the standard set of Air Slash, Dazzle Me, and Follow Me, Protect. Like I said, that should be Timid. That's my bad. Then we have Inteleon. Inteleon looks super good against this team. 172 speeds outspeeds my own Ninetales, which in turn outspeeds Terrakion. So Inteleon outspeeds Terrakion. Max special attack, Life Orb. Nice Life Orb number. Should be used to that by now. And I just have the rest of defense, which I believe allows it to live. What does it allow it to live? It allows it to live something. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like a Pult Phantom Force, or like 2 Rock Slides. I have my notes, 1 second. Let me get it up. Yeah, it takes a Phantom Force from a Jolly Life Orb Pult, although I imagine Alice might run Adamant on Pult. Right, and then what was I going to say? Yeah, so that's that spread. Smack Shot Air Slash pretty standard. I've got the Ice Beam over Blizzard this week because the only thing I'm going to be Ice Beaming is the Dragapult here. Where is he? There he is. The only thing I'm Ice Beaming is Dragapult and oops, sorry. Max Hailstorm off of Ice Beam does enough damage to KO standard spreads anyway. Whereas, so I don't think I really need Blizzard. Just means that if I'm not maxing Inteleon, then that becomes a bit more useful. I could have gone for Blizzard spam with Ninetales, but I just decided against it. Ninetales here. Freeze-Dry Moonblast is really good coverage. With this, Corviknight doesn't really care, but like hits Dragapult super effective, hits Gastro super effective, hits Palisand super effective, hits Terrakion super effective. And the Ice Mid is also really useful. I built this team quite heavily around speed control this week. So we've got the Bulldoze here, we've got Airstream on 2 of my mons, if I'm Dynamaxing those. I've got Ice Wind on this. Like I said, outspeeds Terrakion, and then Aurora Bell's pretty standard. I just love max Focus Sash because I needed max speed to outspeed Terrakion. That wasn't really anything I could find that was useful if I was putting Sash on it. In terms of defensive benchmarks, so I just went max. I've got Shadowloo with Castleberry. In order to take this spread takes a Ghost hit from Life Orb, Adamant, Max Dragapult. Which basically means that Dragapult isn't KOing it. and then it should do at least half back with Shadow Ball if it maxes, or if it doesn't max, then just kill it. I put this mostly on here to deal with Corviknight, because I think Corviknight's kind of the biggest issue this week, honestly. I've not got a huge amount to deal with steel types in my draft, so Chandler deals with that pretty handily. Energy Ball hits Gastro and Palisand. Actually, well, Shadow hits Palisand. What else did I hit? Something else? No, it's just Gastrodon. Yeah, it lets me hit Gastrodon, which is super useful. Oh, and Terrakion for super effective damage. And then I could have gone for like an anti-Trick Room mon, but the only Trick Room Pokemon they have, or the only Pokemon that can set Trick Room is Meowstic, and the only real abusers are Palisand and Gastrodon, which I'm not too scared of if they're led next to Meowstic. So I've not really gone for that option. And then, oops, keep it on the tab. Last one, I've got Weezing. I think this is the first time I've brought Weezing without neutralizing gas. I brought Levitate here because there are two special ground type attackers, which meant that, I mean, Levitate seemed an obvious choice just to remove the weaknesses, and now I don't think anything on that team hits it for super effective. And frankly, I don't think I need to remove the abilities here, because if you look at the abilities, like, Pulse Clear Body doesn't really matter, because Extra's got Mold Breaker, and Ninetales is Icy Wind, and probably just going to go for a Moonblast or something like that. Anyway, again, similar for Corviknight, like, I'm not dropping that thing's stats, so it doesn't really matter. Could get rid of Storm Drain, but like if it gets boosts, I can just clear Smog it. Could get rid of Prankster, but I don't think I really care too much about that. Could get rid of Water Compaction, but pretty much all my mods are special, so it doesn't really matter. And Burn's the only really scary ability on that thing, which I don't care about. That's going to be like Hyper Cutter. Getting rid of Justified on Terrakion could be annoying, but I'm covering for a Terrakion lead anyway, so I don't think it really makes a difference. Don't care about Intimidate or Justified on that, really. And then these two, like, what even are their abilities? Are those even Pokemon? So that's the team. We've gone for... Sorry, I forgot to go for the moveset here. We've gone for Clear Smog, Widows, Protect, Toxic. So this is like heavy support Weezing this week. So it's not really going to be doing any damage. It's just designed to sit there and be irritating. Toxic gives it something against the ground types. Widows burns things like Terrakion, like Corviknight if it's not Lumberry. Burns Dragapult, which is pretty useful. Clear Smog is mostly there because, like I said, there's a lot of setup on this team. So what I can do is I can't clear Smog Corviknight obviously, but I can clear Smog, I can't clear Smog Pulp, can I? Forgot that, but Pulp's not boosting. I can get rid of any like special defense boosts or special attack boosts on Gastrodon, same with Palisand, with the defense boosts and stuff. Like any justified boosts on Terrakion or Arcanine I can get rid of. So that's the team here. I don't think I'm going to bring Weezing. My plan here is like Extra Togekiss and Teleon Chandelure. Game 1, because I'm expecting like Corv, Pult, Terrakion, the Arcanine, and then like Axel Ball, Palisand, I would guess. Maybe Meowstic in there somewhere, or Gastrodon. But we will see. Anyway, I'm going to drop Alice a message saying that I'm good to go. Code is... I'll do that. Oops. Space in there. Okay, let's get to searching. Link battle. Code. 3, 5, 7. Right. This is now searching. I probably should exit out of this screen so they can actually search. I'm really bad at this. Honestly, I think my my toughest opponents. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say my toughest opponent so far in this draft league has been the Wycon. Not strictly true. Okay, we've got something. Sorry, I had to plug my laptop in. Alice says good luck, have fun. I say good luck, have fun back. Good stuff. And now we're going to switch up the audio. So let's do this. There you go. Okay, oh, where's my cursor disappeared? It just does this sometimes. That's irritating. That's fine. Series 5, good. This one. Looks about right. So as I said, I think the planned lead this time is Kiss Exca with Inteleon and Chandelure. Honestly, I think Inteleon just does a huge number. Let's see, Glaceon's here. That is really not what I expected. There's no Terrakion. There's no Palisand. Wait, so what's Excelgor setting up here? Wow, this is really not... Oh, is this Policy Polt? Is this Side Shard Policy Polt? It really could be. I think it might be, honestly. I'm still going to lead the Kiss Extra thing, because if they lead Polt, I kind of need the speed control there. Chandelure's kind of useless here, honestly. Do I like a Ninetales back end? That Gaster is going to be a big problem. I think I bring Inteleon. Yeah. Is there a TR mode, possibly? I think I can stall out TR if they bring it. Do I bring Ninetales? I think I need Ninetales just to get around Gastrodon, honestly. This could be a difficult matchup. Wow, this is really not what I expected. This is some interesting prep here. I'm honestly kind of anticipating like a Glaceon Dragapult side proc lead. I would not be surprised to see that. Or I could see Glaceon being used as like an anti-hail tech with Blizzard. This is super not what I was anticipating. Okay. Let's see how this goes then. Damn. No Corviknight like really surprises me here, honestly. What is Excelgor and Glaceon doing? Oh, if I had Rock Slide here, I'd be set. Worth noting that I outspeed Excelgor with Extra here. So what I think I want to do here is just go for... Do I just go for Gleam Ironhead? I'll go for Air/Ironhead, alternatively. I will give away my Scarf immediately. Oh, if only I had Rock Slide. I think I just want damage on the Sylve. Not Sylve, on the Glaceon. Do I just Gleam? Or do I Air Slash? I kind of want to get rid of Excelgor, I don't really know what it does, honestly. And I don't think Sylveon... not Sylveon. I don't think Glaceon's too scary when I've got Extra on the field. Okay, there goes my Scarf. Bonk. Is that dead? Glaceon sucks. So I've revealed my Scarf. There's Acid Spray. Yeah, they're going for like an Acid Spray Blizzard or something. That does a surprisingly large amount. Okay. Excelgor, Glaceon. Excelgor is Sash, yeah. So that's probably Sash and Burden, I'd guess. We can confirm that next turn. And in comes Polt. Okay. I think I'm going to switch Kiss out here. I have a feeling this is special Polt. Can we get Ninetales? Ninetales will just kill Excelgor here, which is kind of handy. And then Extral's going to, I guess, Ironhead the Polt? Ah, I can't want the Bulldoze on Polt here, though, is the thing. Could I protect and switch? No, if they go after Kiss there, that's dangerous. I think I need to preserve Kiss. Yeah, I'm just going to get some damage on Polt here, I think. Polt. Okay. Tail chip, so Excelgor's dead, which is nice. Okay, that confirms that it is Unburden. No max, which is interesting. Okay, God, Polt takes a chip and flinch. Okay. The flinch is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? I'm very surprised there was no max there, honestly. So Acid Spray and Yawn on Excelgor. I'm so surprised there wasn't a Dynamax there. We've seen nothing on Glaceon, we just know that it dies to an Ironhead. Dies 2, and head. Meowstic comes in. What's Meowstic doing? The problem here is that my opponent's, like, Alice has really exhausted pretty much all of, like, you can't max Poltonits at this low health, and you don't want to max Meowstic. I'm really confused by this. Do I just set Veil? I don't think I need to. I think I just killed Polt here, don't I? I'm just going to go after Polt. This one's going to switch out because it's been yawned. I'm going to bring in Inteleon here. I don't think I want to take unnecessary damage on Togekiss because it's kind of my win con. So this must be max Polt this turn, I guess, but I still don't understand what that achieves. Nope, it's special Polt. Okay. That's super useful info. So, is there no max? Okay, Moonblast comes out. Shadow Ball. Let's just go for Psychic. So no max from Alice here, which is odd. This is game. There's no way this isn't game, honestly. I just go Moonblast Snipe Shot here. Meowstic has Psychic. I haven't seen an item on it. Just save max. There's no point using it. I'll just do this. Don't fall for that one that kills. Snipe Shot. Yoink. Okay, reasonable damage. That's a pretty specially bulky Meowstic, I think. So I'm looking at that. Meowstic has Berry. That's going to be like Figgy or something. That's a Pinch Berry. Yeah, Wiki. Okay. Wiki Berry. Let's go Ninetales. What a beast. Okay, Ninetales lives because it's too good and very strong. That is a Moonblast, and that is... So, I'm very surprised by the lack of max there. That is wild. Something cursing on. Okay, that's game one. I'm sorry, I'm just... Alice sent me a message halfway through that game saying, fuck mate, ease up. That's so funny. Okay, well, on to game 2. Jesus Christ. That was kind of brutal, honestly. A solid 4-0 to start off. Okay. Do I just go the same lead here? I think I bring the same 4. Honestly. Do I bring the same 4? What's the item on Pult as well, I wonder? There's makes me think it's going to be beat up Justified Arcanine, I think. Gastro is interesting as well. I guess they're scared of Freeze Dry and Ninetales. I haven't revealed Freeze Dry though, which is important. So, what's the bring here for Alice then? How does she change up her strat? Wheezing the play here? I think I honestly just want to go for the same thing again, to be honest. I don't think there was an issue with that, really. Yeah, I really don't see a problem with what I brought. Yeah, also Alice asked me before the match, like, are you tracking kills or do you just keep track of mine? And then sent me a message after game 1 saying, don't worry, I got my kills. Got my kills down for that game. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. It feels like Reflect. Or like T-Wave or something. Do I max Kiss here? I'm really tempted to max Kiss. Maybe not in front of the Glaceon. I guess Dynamax Glaceon here then? I could max Extra and just Steel Spike it and switch Kiss into Inteleon. Or Ninetales actually could be good. Yeah, let's switch into Ninetales and Steel Spike here. I think I like that. Glaceon goes out, okay. So he's taking the Steel Spike. Nothing resists. Ooh, Arcanine switches into Steel Spike. Yeah, good switch, good switch. Yeah, Dynamaxing Extra though was super hasty. I should not have done that. Oh, that was greedy. I could maybe should just doubled on the Meowstic. Is this Trick Room then? Could be. Would not be happy if it is. That's a bad turn 1. That's a really bad turn 1. Right, this is looking like a ride-out Trick Room kind of game. If I can get Veil up, I should be in a decent position, I think. But maybe I should just ignore Glaceon. Is Glaceon scary? I don't think Glaceon's scary, honestly. Steel Spike comes out. Yeah, this is going to be Trick Room, isn't it? Defense boost is kind of nice. I feel like this is probably going to be Physical Arcanine, because it feels like a justified setup. So the defense boost is pretty nice there. It also still does a reasonable amount of damage. It is Trick Room, yeah. So now this just becomes a case of stalling it out. So, here's the thing. Alice has to double onto Ninetales to kill it. They could max Flare to stop me getting Veil up. I think that's their play, honestly. So I'm going to Moonblast the Meowstic, and... Do I just double on Meowstic here? Sometimes I just Quake the Arcanine. Moonblast Meowstic, get some damage down on both. I can't protect other ones though, which is a problem. No, I think this is going to max. Maybe just double on Meowstic and kill it here. Yeah, I don't think I mind that. This gives me another defense boost. Arcanine's probably faster than Extra, isn't it? Meowstic just goes for a Psychic. And Meowstic is really slow. No max. So is this just double onto Ninetales then? Heat Wave maybe? Oh, Will-O-Wisp, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it is just defensive Arcanine. That's got Intimidate, and it's got Will-O-Wisp. So my max is burned. No bueno. Very good on that thing, which is nice. So that makes me think it's going to be Special Arcanine, actually. I'm guessing like Snarl and something else. Maybe Heat Wave. Heat Wave could be bad here. So I'm going to try and set up Veil, I think. I'm just going to Quake the Arcanine. I think Ninetales should live this. Okay, that confirms it's Prankster, and that also says to me that it's Special Arcanine. Get the Quake off. Just has Fake Tears. That's a berry as well. So many berries. Heck. It's citrus, okay. Citrus. Flamethrower comes out, this will kill me because I'm at -1 now. Yeah. I was caught out by the fact that they didn't max there, honestly. This puts me in a really bad position against a back-end... what am I saying? A back-end Gastro. I don't want Scarf Extra in here, but also I don't think I mind if it just dies, honestly. Problem is it's faster now than Arcanine. 2 more turns of Trick Room, I believe. Yeah, okay, so... Air/Arc, just to get rid of that. Extra, does it switch? Or do I just go for damage here? I seen the back? I've seen... extra could still be useful for Glaceon, honestly, so I'm just going to Air Slash and switch into Inteleon, which gives me the option to double protect next turn. Just to store out the last turn Trick Room. Upgrade it out. Show me 3 damage on Glaceon. Gastro. Okay. I will take 3 damage on Gastrodon. Gastrodon comes back. Snipe Shot can go around this, which is super useful here. So I think next turn I have Light Screen, trips on you on Crit Kiss. Light Screen. Doesn't crit, attacks. One thing I will say here is I'm very happy with the damage on Gastron here, because like, kind of similar to last game, I'm taking away a lot of viable Dynamax targets. Because like, what's she got on the back? She's got Glaceon. I guess Glaceon's probably the max target here then, isn't it? I don't want to get Fake Tears or hit by anything here. This could be like Fake Tears, Scald to Kiss, so I think I just double protect her. No, you double to Kiss, don't you? I'm just going to take out the Meow Stick, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to take out Meow Stick. I think this is probably double to Kiss. Meow Stick goes out into Glaceon. Okay, I'll take 3 damage on Glaceon, that's fine. Because I can Snipe Shot around... what's it called? Oh, Speed F Boost is going to get super irritating here. I'm so glad I have Crit Kiss. I was so scared of Fake Tears Max Geyser into Kiss. No, you can't. There's no. Do they go for a? They've got a Max Geyser here. They can't go for a Max Quake in front of a Kiss, can they? Ooze. Interesting. Okay. So this thing has... Oh, they ooze into Inteleon. Yeah, good move. Let's go ooze. Max Gastro is terrifying. Yoink. That's really good damage. Okay. So here's the deal, Tokius. I need crits, and I need them very quickly. No more TR, which is nice. I feel like Inteleon goes down here, doesn't it? I am going to Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to switch Inteleon into Extra, I think. I need to give Inteleon alive to deal with the... Oh, I know, Arcanine's on like 0 HP. I don't need that, do I? Just a bit of a bad switch. Yeah. Kind of got bot game 2 here. Freeze Dry. Is that Scarf? I think that's Scarf Glaceon. I don't think it moves before me otherwise. Geyser. That's going to be into Kiss, isn't it? Am I dead? There's no way this kills me, is there? There is a way this kills me. Okay, okay, I know Glaceon's Scarf, I think. Scarf and Freeze Dry. Yeah, I maxed too early this game. Inteleon comes in. I think I get bopped here, honestly. I think this is a bopping. So Weezing's absolutely useless here. I think I want to bring Chandelure to this one now then. Because Chandelure, beats Glaceon, beats Gastrodon with Energy Ball. I can't Snipe Shot Gastro here, can I? That's irritating. Yeah, Inteleon can't do this. Inteleon absolutely cannot do this. Snipe Shot Warspower, I don't know. Yeah, I don't win this. Glaceon goes out into something that gets sacked. Yeah, that makes sense. Gastro takes 0 damage. Get a crit, very nice. I think I kind of want to mix up and go like Inteleon Gastro this next game. If it comes out, I'll be into Inteleon. after Exca. Okay. I still lose. They just double attack her. Yeah, that's 2-1. Okay. So we've seen... I mean, this is Ooze, water move. Ground move, I'm guessing that's either Scald or Muddy Water and then Earth Power. I guess probably Protect is the last move. We've seen Flamethrower on Arc. Flamethrower. Yeah, now this is Scarf Freeze Dry. Okay, the Scarf Freeze Dry is a cool tech. I guess Scarf Freeze Dry means I can't lead Inteleon into this, doesn't it? Certainly not with any degree of ease. Yeah, let's Scarf Freeze Dry. Okay. Ninetales kind of didn't do anything here. Can I get extra little Excadrill Inteleon? Is that a thing that works? Let me think. So if I go Excadrill Inteleon, Scarf Glaceon's dealt with. I don't think you lead Pult again here. Like I've kind of hard counted Pult both games. I don't think Pult comes. Honestly, like if you look at my team last game, I had what? Yeah, all 4 of them beat Pult because I'm Scarf Exca. So I don't think they lead that, so I do kind of want to just go Inteleon Excadrill here. Yeah, I like the Inteleon lead. The alternative is Inteleon Kiss, but that kind of gets dunked on by Glaceon, which I'm not a huge fan of. So maybe going to... Yeah, I think I like Inteleon Excadrill here with Chandelure Kiss backhand. Problem is Arcanine there is an issue. The alternatives I go for... No, Inteleon Chandelure doesn't help me there. Does it not? Maybe Inteleon Chandelure is the play, actually. If I can get that Chandelure going quick, I think I'm in a decent spot, and then I get back-end Scarf Extra, which is nice. I'm kind of a fan of that, honestly. No, I'm going to do this. I've just got to not rip my max quite so early, I think. I think I need to keep Chandelure. Weirdly, I think I need to keep Chandelure back end as a Gastrodon counter. With Energy Ball. Is Gastro going to be Rindo? Maybe I should have brought Ninetales there. The problem is it just doesn't really do any damage against the rest of the squad. Like, the only other mon it really beats is Pult. Like, it doesn't really want to deal with Glaceon. Can't do much against Excelgor. Glaceon Meowstic, okay. Kind of as anticipated here. Given that Meowstic isn't Sash, do I just kill it with a Hydro Snipe here? I kind of want to say I do. I just really don't want Trick Room going up here. Could we switch out Trick Room? I kind of want to just double on Meowstic, honestly. Like, Scarf Glaceon's not going to Oko my Inteleon by any means. So I think if I just lock into this... I'm relatively safe? Yeah, I'm going to double Meowstic. It doesn't have Protect, so I think... Oh, wait, hold on. This is such a dumb play. Oh, Glaceon goes out. Thank God. I was going to say if they go Fake Tears and Freeze Dry, I'm in a lot of trouble there. I'll switch him for the Arcanine. So no Trick from here, which is good. Yeah, that's a really big turn one, not getting Trick from up. I don't think you make this play in Fake Tears. I don't think this is a play you make if you're going for Fake Tears here. So this feels like they're attempting a Trick Room. I'd be very surprised. It could be a Light Screen alternatively, but I think I still kill Meowstic through that. Yeah, okay, they go for Trick Room. That was Psychic, but Psychic doesn't make any sense here. Hydro Snipe should kill, surely. This is a Life-Orb Hydro Snipe. It's got to. Let's go Inteleon. What a beast. Okay, that's a huge turn one. That's a really big turn one. Gastro comes in, okay. I think I'm going to have to just clear Gastro ASAP here, so I'm going to Hydro Snipe the Gastrodon and switching Kiss, I guess? That seems a reasonable enough play to me. Lets me crit through any Quake boosts, so I think I want to keep extra life for the back end as well. This will probably be... yeah, here comes Glaceon. So this, I'm guessing, is a Water type move into the Kiss slot. Do you max here? You do max here, okay. Interesting. Thing is here, I can go for, I can just follow me Kiss. And Airstream. I could have gone for Airstream last time, actually, maybe that would have been smarter. Does this Gastro have Recover is the question. Okay, get a Hydro Snipe. It'll do, I guess, 40%-ish. Yo! Inteleon's a beast, holy crap. Quake comes out, so special defense boost, which is a bit annoying, but... that's got to be a crit. Absolutely no, that's not a crit. Is that not a crit? Holy hell. Oh, it's Life Orb Gastro. I didn't pay attention to that first game. I'm so stupid. It's Life Orb. Okay. Oops, that's the ability. Life Orb is the item. Do I care about Glaceon? Kinda don't. What I want to do here is I want to Hydro Snipe the Gastro and follow me. That way I think Kiss goes down, I get extra back in for free. Or I get another follow me next turn. Okay, good max guard. Glaceon, I guess, goes for a freeze dry here. I think Kiss should live this, honestly. So that just takes out the last turn of my opponent's max, basically. It's freeze dry, yeah. Yoink. Tokus gets yoinked. Okay. If I can get a KO and get Arcanine in the field here, I think I'm good. I think I want to save Chandelure. Glaceon is scarfed into freeze dry, we know that for a fact. That's really good information. Can I protect Kiss and switch in Inteleon here? I feel like your play here is freeze dry Inteleon at freeze dry Inteleon and max Geyser the Kiss, I think? What if I just protect here? What if I protect follow me? Ah no, Gastro's gonna kill me through protect with a max Quake. Alternative is I protect Kiss here and just let Inteleon go down. No. I'm running out of time. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Ah. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I didn't mean to do that. That's really bad. I get a double KO'd here. And now my opponent gets Arcanine in for free. Let's let some Gastro. That's a crit. We like that. Okay, this isn't unsalvageable. This is not unsalvageable. Okay. Arcanine's got to come in the Glaceon slot here, surely. There's no way it doesn't. So I think I just... I think I horsepower that slot. I think I'll look into horsepower here. Look into horsepower and Shadow Ball the Gastro. Gastro switching to Arcanine. That's such a brave switch. I respect it. Arcanine does take a Shadow Ball here, which is nice. I never wouldn't have killed that, that's fine. Freeze Dry, this won't do that much to extra, I don't think. I take less than half, that's huge. That's so huge. Okay, That's also huge. That's such big damage. Holy crap. I think Shadow will kill Glaceon here. Do I need to kill Glaceon? No, I'm more scared of Arcanine. I'm going to double on Arcanine this turn. Way more scared of Arcanine. Glaceon's not doing anything to Chandler. I'm really bulky Chandler. Okay, that's big. So Gastro goes down to the horsepower here. And I should just KO Glaceon with a Shadow Ball. Okay. Whew, that was down for a while. That timeout was not good. Freeze Dry is going to hit the Excadrill, which I should, again, live. Yeah, okay. Shell comes out, kills Glaceon. That doesn't kill Glaceon. Okay, that's bad. I think now I just horsepower the Glaceon, though, don't I? And Shadow Ball the... Yeah, I'm going to horsepower Glaceon, Shadow Ball the... Arc. Arcanine's Flamethrower over Heat Wave, so can't KO Excadrill and damage Chandler. Arcanine can Snarl here, actually. Which could be irritating. Ooh. Does Arcanine Snarl here? What if I do Horsepower Arcanine? Actually, no, Shadow Ball's doing more to Arcanine, isn't it? Or I double on Arcanine. Do you protect Arcanine here? I have a feeling that Arcanine's going to protect. No protect, good double on Arcanine there, that's bad. So this is going to be Snarl. Which will kill. Yeah. Can Chandler lift 2 more of those? So I did 36 damage, 36... Drive 3, 12, 48... Yeah, Chandler will live 2 of those, so I think I still win this. Special defense drop? That's hacks. I think I still win this. I should live 2 Snarls, and I think Arcanine gets KO'd here. Yeah, I'll live another one of those. As long as Alice doesn't crit me here, I think I win. Please, Chandler. Spit F drop. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's the win. That's the win. Holy crap. Whew. Okay. As long as I don't get crit here, I win. Come on, Chandler. Please. Please, please, please. Please. Oh, this is so tense. I mean, Snarl is Alice's only move here. Please don't crit. Please do not crit me. Oh! Go on, Chandler. This has got to kill. This has to kill. Please, Chandler. I'm begging you. Oh my God. God, that was tense. Holy heck. God, life. That is the closest I've been pushed so far. Well, apart from that one I lost, but like, yeah, that was weird because I lost the game by default. Holy crap. Whew. I'll tell you what, after that game 1, I was adjusted insanely well after that game 1. Christ. Yeah, I should have gone to the Arcanine with the horsepower there, but I thought I... So I think Extra was the play there. I think that, yeah, I think I played game 4 pretty well, apart from... What I should have done at some point is I should have got a speed boost on my Inteleon, just to get faster than the Glaceon. I think leaving myself slower than Glaceon was a mistake. I should have got a speed boost at some point there. I should have gone for an airstream at one point. Because Glaceon was becoming a problem. I think if I were going to do that again, I think that's the one thing I'd change. Either that or Dynamaxing Togekiss. Just like there's nothing that really threatens Togekiss on that squad. Like if you look at like Arcanine, Gastro, Glaceon can freeze dry, but freeze dry's not doing that much to a Max Togekiss. I think a crit probably one shots it. Yeah, maybe Max Kiss was the play there. The thing is, though, I didn't know if just normal Snipe Shot plus Horsepower would have killed the what's it called, the Meowstic. Oh, that was very close. That was insanely close. Especially given that I 4-0'd in game 1. That's nuts. That is actually nuts. Yeah, I got kind of bopped game 2. What happened game 2? What went wrong there? I let my answer to Gastro drop, which was a big problem. And I also kind of wasn't expecting Scarf Glaceon. Scarf Glaceon was a really good bit of tech. That really, really threw me. And I think, honestly, I won game 1 largely because Alice just didn't expect Scarf Exca. So I think that was a bit of luck on my side. God, that was scary. That was very scary. GG's. Yeah, super cool prep from Alice there, with Scarf Glaceon. Excelgor, I'm not convinced by. Excelgor and Pulp didn't really do anything there. But, I mean, after game 1, she didn't bring either of them, which was smart. That was good adaptation. Life Orb Gastro as well threw me off. That did a lot more than I thought it would. Arcanine was just Arcanine. That thing's always annoying. Thing is, though, running Pult Arcanine there, I was kind of worried about maybe a justified beat-up set or something, and then it ended up being just a standard defensive set. I like the Fatizzle Meowstic with the entirely special team. That's interesting, and the Acid Spray on Excelgor, that's cool tech. Although if we were running an Assault Vest on something, that would have been quite a dangerous game. Yeah, I really eat that. That special defense drop, I think, in the end mattered. If I'm being honest, I think the chances of Alice missing one of the 2 Snarls on Extrill and Chandelure, and then, because she would have to hit both Snarls on the turn she killed my Extrill, and then hit 3 Snarls consecutively from there on without me getting a special defense drop on Shadow Ball, and I think that's probably in my favour. So I reckon... I can do the maths on that, actually. It's not hard to calculate. What am I looking at? So the chances of that are... what is the speed F drop rate on Shadow Ball? Is it 10%? Let's have a look. I should probably know this. I think it's 10%. Let me double check. 20% effect rate. Oh, I'm almost certain that's in my favour then, because you'd need 0.95 to the power of, you'd have to hit, double hit there, and then hit 3 more Snarls, so that's 5, times 0.8, power of, 3? I think it was. How many Shadow Balls did I hit that thing with? 3, 4? 3, I think. Yeah, so that is slightly in my favour to win that one. I mean, it's like 60-40 basically, but it is slightly in my favour. Oh, but the fact that it went down to a roll was was irritating. Yeah, I mean that game did just come down to a roll, I think. So yeah, I mean that's about as close as it gets. Like, great adaptation after game 1 from Alice. Game 2, like, bad start from Alice, but pulled it back pretty well. I think I could have more aggressively targeted down the Glaceon, given that was the biggest threat to my biggest threat to my Inteleon. Like if I'd gone into the Glaceon on that second turn, what was it? There was the Arcanine led. They switched into Glaceon. No, other way around. Glaceon led. They switched into. Who did they switch into? No, sorry. They switched into Arcanine. I KO'd their thing. They brought in Gastro. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have aggressively targeted down the Arcanine slot there. Because if they leave Arcanine in, then Arcanine dies. If they switch Arcanine out, then I think Glaceon either dies or gets put in KO range by that. And if I get 2 KOs, then Arcanine can't cycle Intimidates. I'm free to switch Extra out because Alice didn't target Extra down that turn. And I would have had Kiss. So if I'd KO'd Arcanine there... Let me think. So if I KO Arcanine there, then Kiss comes in, goes follow me, eats a Freeze Dry from Glaceon. I Airstream the Glaceon and then Hydro Snipe it next turn. Oh, wait, no, I can't Hydro Snipe it. I'd have to double Airstream it. But I think that still kills. Or I could go Airstream Gleam, actually. And then... Yeah, I should have forced it into a... I should have forced it down to 2 Pokemon as quickly as I could. I think that was the mistake I made there. There was no point in aggressively targeting down the Gastrodon because I wasn't going to kill it very quickly. So I should have just targeted around it. Because if I get Alice down to 2 monsters there, like Arcanine wants to switch in and out to get Intimidates off. And Glaceon wants to switch in and out because one, it wants to reset moves, although it was just pressing Freeze Dry, which I think was probably its best move there. And also, like, because it has no defensive options, it wants to switch out so that so it's not just a free hit. So I think KOing either of those mons and forcing the other one of the two to just get stuck would have been my best play there. Yeah, I think I should have just aggressively targeted down that slot a bit sooner. Although I guess I couldn't have Hydro Sniped whatever was next to Gastrodon. But I still think like Airstream Horsepower into that slot's my best play anyway. If I get a speed boost on Inteleon, then like I don't think I care if I lose Extra because now I can outspeed Glaceon and just hit it with things. Yeah, so I think if I was going to do that again, I would have been more aggressive around the Gastrodon in game 3 there, just to get Alice down to 2 mons as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think I won that, but I just feel like I can't be that happy with the win. Well, I mean, obviously I'm happy with the win because Alice is a very good player, and I'm glad that I won that. But like the fact that I left it effectively down to to probability that wasn't that heavily in my favour is not something I'm too happy with. But hey, win's a win. We take it. We learn from it and move on. Yeah, I think just targeting around the Gastrodon, like getting Alice down to 2 mons there would have been super useful in a game where she really wants 4 mons in. Sorry, where she really wants the ability to switch. Even with 3 mons, that's much more threatening with 2. And like with Chandler in the back as well, like Glaceon doesn't threaten Chandler. Arcanine kind of threatens Chandler, but not that much. And Arcanine absolutely doesn't threaten Inteleon. Whereas Chandler can Energy Ball Gastro, can Flamethrower into Glaceon. So yeah, I should have just targeted that slot down more aggressively in hindsight. Hey, we still get the win. Luck or no. So yeah, that's I think everything for this week. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Bit of a longer video, but worth it. Very good battles. Keep your eyes peeled for next week, and I will see you then.